Hey there, Ericka here. We are going to be talking about this neat little contraption here. This is a garlic mincer. I have a hard time with chopping things real small and real mincing things and the like. So I saw this contraption and I thought, oh, that looks pretty interesting. So this little guy has two compartments here you can open both directions, and you can load up your garlic on both sides, which we will do. Let me finish peeling my garlic. I wouldn't suggest putting your garlic in without peeling it. It's just going to end up with much more of your mess. Your garlic peels are going to get all mixed up with your minced pieces. It's just not a good time. So I would really suggest before you use this to go ahead and peel that bad boy. So I'm just going to take a sec here. We're going to do the peel. Luckily, it's coming off in fairly big chunks. And I know this is riveting for you, but voila, we have our freshly peeled piece. We only need to do one of the openings, so we're going to go ahead and we'll close this one. They are overlapped, so you do have to do it in a specific order. So let's see, let's see how I can show you. So we'll just put this bad boy in there. We'll nestle it in. Okay, it is snugly in there now. Close the lid. It just snaps. You just have to be able to pick the piece up, open this up, which opens fairly easy, put it in, close it. So it's really minimal pressure as far as loading it. So here's where the magic comes in. What you do to use this contraption is you just roll it back and forth. But what you have to do is use a considerable amount of force. And it helps if you can go quicker. Because if you can put quickness and force behind it, then it'll go fairly easily, fairly quickly. I got a little too excited with it. And then it's see-through, so the nice thing is that you can go in and you can see, okay, is it as minced as I want it to be? Is it a rough chop? Is it as chopped as it needs to be? And go from there and make your decision there. So you can continue to roll it if it's not to the level that you need it to be. I'm able to use this fairly easily, and make sure that you bang it down a couple of times to get, because it is sticky, garlic is sticky, it will stick to the outside or the insides of the plastic part. So you want to make sure that if you can bang it down a couple of times on both sides. And then it's not perfect. You're still going to have to go in and scrape some of it out. Now, I have a fairly good function in my hand, but when my fiance uses it, he has a different level of mobility. So when he goes to grip it, it doesn't easily roll for him. So keep that in mind, that if you have, I I mean, everyone has different levels of mobility. So if your hands are a little bit weaker, or you don't have the ability to grip, this honestly may not be the tool for you. You just have to try it for yourself, I guess. I think it works okay. It did the job. Here's where the part I don't care for is. So when you're done, you want to go and open it, right? So you've got this mess in there. And you've got this mess in there, and you have to figure out how now to get it all out. We're going to try not to make a big mess, because that's, unfortunately, part of it is that because it gets stuck to the lid like this, it does have the possibility of making a bit of a mess. And so we're just going to scoop that in out there. You do have to kind of tap it and bang it out of there. It works really good in theory, but it is messy, and there is some risk of getting cut if you don't have something to scrape it out with afterwards. Because honestly, this is so small that I'm not sure even a fork would work. But yeah, so what you would do to wash it is, because both sides open up, luckily, you can go ahead and you can just wash it in the sink. You can throw some soap and water in there and just swish it around. Well, anyway, that is my review for this Garliczoom. I was really excited about it just because of the novelty of it, but it works. It works just fine. It's just cleaning it and getting it out is a little more difficult, and so you have to do a little problem solving. But in a pinch, honestly, if it were me, I would just get a different kind of garlic mincer. And maybe leave this one behind. Or just buy minced garlic at the store if you're able to do that. Anywho, thank you for checking out my review, and I will talk to you next time.